Good day everyone, welcome to this short video where we're going to talk about alignment. Now in upcoming videos, we'll go into this in much more detail, really honing in on the pelvis and the rib cage and the shoulder girdle and the cranium. What they all have in common is the spine, and that's sort of going to be what we focus on today. You hear the term neutral used a lot in your Pilates classes when it comes to joint positions. The neutral joint position is simply the most stable joint position. It is that way because of how the bones line up with one another, and also because of how all of the connective tissue are in an optimal position to support the joint. So every single joint in the body has a neutral position where it is at its most stable place. And the more time that we can spend in these neutral joint positions, the easier our life is going to be, both from a static and also when it comes to our movement. So a great way to look at it is from the side. You want to observe that the ear is over the shoulder is over top of the hip. Typically this is going to put your spine in a nice straight line or a relatively neutral position. So many of us nowadays have a little bit of a forward head posture. Many of us have rounded shoulders and sort of too much rounding through the thoracic spine. We see a lot of excessive lumbar curve or lordosis. So always just trying to come back to this place where the head is over top of the rib cage and the rib cage is over top of the pelvis. Just those three gentle curves of the spine present. Let's observe this in a couple of different orientations. Join me here at 4-point stance, hands and knees. Hands are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. Watch that the head isn't forwards, that the shoulders aren't rounded, that the lumbar is not extended. Just come into a nice straight line. And then inhale to prepare, and then on your next Pilates exhale, extend your left arm and your right leg. Inhale, return to 4-point stance, and then exhale to extend the opposite arm and leg. And what I want you to imagine is that you're dissociating what is spinal stability from mobility of the shoulder and the hip. And I want that spinal stability to be your primary goal. So don't really worry about what the arms and legs are doing. For the time being, just try to maintain stability of the spine. And we'll go one step further, try to maintain the neutrality of the spine. So try again not to let the head fall forwards or the shoulders to round or the lower back to overextend. Let's do two more. And then slowly relax. And we will observe this lying on our side. We'll observe this lying on our back. In time, we'll observe this standing up on our feet and lying on our fronts. Just remember that unless otherwise stated, the presumption is neutral. So don't let your Pilates instructor catch you slouching. Always nice posture in all of your exercises. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you took some information away from the video. Have a great day.